You've started awakening to a higher consciousness, feeling the shift in your energy. You sense it, a quiet strength that grows inside you with each day, each realization. You're stepping into spiritual power, a force that elevates your life, your decisions, and your inner peace. But here's the truth most people never tell you. As you grow, there are those who will fear you. Narcissists, in particular, cannot stand the energy you now carry. They fear it because it exposes their illusions and threatens their control. Right now, you might be struggling with someone in your life who seems to thrive on chaos, manipulation, or control. Their influence may have hurt you before, left you questioning your worth and disrupted your path. And yet, every time you feel drained or pulled into their games, remember this: your awakening is your shield, and your spiritual power is their kryptonite. You might wonder why someone who seems so confident, so charming, so in control feels so threatened by you. It's because narcissists feed on insecurity, distraction, and confusion. Your clarity, your grounded energy, and your growing awareness cut through the fog they rely on. They fear what they cannot manipulate, cannot dominate, cannot predict. Your spiritual growth is not just personal, it's a force that disrupts their illusions. It's a light that exposes shadows they've worked hard to keep hidden. The energy shift you're experiencing is subtle but powerful. Even when you don't speak, when you simply live in alignment with your higher self, you radiate a frequency that narcissists find unbearable. Think about a moment when you stood quietly, refused to argue, and didn't give in to provocation. Perhaps they lashed out or tried to corner you, only to retreat. That retreat isn't luck. It's the energy you carry. Every choice you make from clarity, every boundary you hold, every calm breath you take strengthens your aura. Narcissists sense it. They know they cannot control it. And this is why they fear your spiritual power. They fear the transformation that your presence ignites, not just in you, but in others around you. People begin to see the truth. People begin to question the narratives they've been told. And that terrifies anyone whose foundation is built on deceit and manipulation. Now imagine walking through life untouched by the games they try to pull. You no longer react to their drama. You no longer need their approval. You are present. Every interaction becomes conscious. Every energy exchange becomes intentional. This is not about avoiding life, it's mastery. It's about claiming your higher consciousness and letting it guide every step. And when you operate from this place, something extraordinary happens. Narcissists instinctively step back. They don't fight your light, they fear it. They cannot consume it. They cannot redirect it. Your spiritual awakening has made you invisible to their influence, yet profoundly visible to your own truth. Many people think confrontation will solve the issue. They try to argue, to win, to prove themselves. But the awakening mind knows the real power lies in detachment. You do not engage in the chaos. You do not fuel the conflict. Your inner power grows as they unravel in frustration. They may attempt manipulation, projection, or intimidation, but none of it sticks. Your calm presence is a mirror they cannot face. The more grounded you become, the less their tactics work. This is the energy shift that changes everything. You begin to walk through life as if on a higher plane, where their negativity simply slides off you. Your spiritual growth doesn't just protect you, it transforms your reality. Doors you never imagined begin to open. Opportunities appear, not by forcing them, but because your energy aligns with higher frequencies. Your relationships, your work, your environment all start to reflect your clarity. And in this transformation, you notice a curious thing. The narcissist's influence diminishes automatically. They might try to pull you back, but the more you rise, the more their fear grows. They are powerless against the light of someone awakening to their true potential. Here's where many people make a mistake. They underestimate how powerful they already are. You may feel small at times, like the struggle is too big, the negativity too strong. But each time you choose consciousness over reaction, you expand your strength. Every moment you refuse to be drawn into someone else's chaos, you reclaim more of your spiritual power. This is the secret they fear. It's not your words, not your fights, not even your success. It's your unshakable alignment with your higher self. That alignment radiates so strongly that it disrupts the very foundation of their manipulative tactics. You've felt the shift before. A calm in your chest that grows when you meditate, reflect, or simply breathe with awareness. That calm is not passive. It is active power. It is armor and sword at the same time. When you cultivate this presence consistently, the world around you begins to respond. People notice your composure, your clarity, your effortless energy. And the narcissists, they shrink in your presence because they know that no amount of manipulation can penetrate this energy. The power you now embody is magnetic, yet untouchable. Sometimes the fear they project feels personal. You may experience subtle attacks, passive aggression, or criticism. Understand this. It is never really about you. It is about their fear of your transformation. They see your spiritual awakening as a threat to their control, their false superiority, and their fragile self-image. And in their attempts to diminish you, they inadvertently validate your growth. Every effort they make to manipulate or unsettle you proves that you are walking the right path. Their fear is your mirror. The more they push, the more clarity you gain about your own strength. Now here's the transformation waiting for you. When you fully embrace your spiritual power, you stop fearing the narcissists, the chaos, the judgment. You understand that their energy cannot harm you unless you allow it. Your growth becomes unstoppable because it is no longer about avoidance, it's about conscious presence. You begin to live in alignment with your purpose. You create boundaries that feel natural, not forced. You radiate a frequency that attracts growth, abundance, and like-minded energy. And here's the subtle twist that many never see. As you rise, they cannot keep up. They may attempt distraction, but they will fail every time. You are learning the language of energy. You recognize when someone is trying to pull you into dissonance. You respond with awareness rather than reaction. You act from power, not emotion. Every step you take reinforces your presence. Every conscious choice strengthens your energy field. And slowly, imperceptibly, the world adjusts. Opportunities, clarity, and freedom appear. Your life begins to reflect the higher consciousness you are cultivating. And the narcissists, they are powerless to stop it. The next shift you're about to learn may completely change how you see yourself. The fear narcissists have of your spiritual power is proof that you are on the right path. Every challenge they present is not a block. It's a confirmation. Every subtle attack is a signal that your energy has outgrown their influence. And when you truly internalize this, you stop seeking validation from anyone who cannot see your light. You step fully into your higher consciousness, and life begins to move differently around you. Take a moment to imagine living completely untethered from their games. Every decision guided by awareness, every interaction intentional, every emotion regulated by clarity. This is not a fantasy. It is a tangible reality that comes from spiritual growth, consistent energy work, and self-mastery. You are learning to harness your inner power to shape your life, not react to others' illusions. The more you do this, the more your presence becomes a force of transformation in every space you enter. Here's the ultimate insight. Your spiritual awakening is your most potent weapon. It is invisible to those who seek to manipulate, yet undeniable to anyone who resonates with authenticity. Narcissists fear this because it cannot be owned, controlled, or destroyed. It is yours by birthright, and every conscious choice you make strengthens it. When you embrace this truth, you begin to live with freedom, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. So, what is your next step? Begin observing your energy. Notice where you are giving power away and reclaim it. Hold boundaries without apology. Practice presence daily. Celebrate your growth, and allow the people, opportunities, and experiences that match your energy to naturally gravitate toward you. The Fear Others project is simply the echo of your own rising power. It is a signal, not a threat. Your life transformation begins the moment you embrace this. If this connected with you, thank you for watching until the end. Share this insight with someone who needs it. Like, subscribe, and step fully into your power. Because every moment you do, the world shifts, and so do you.